Hello, boys! Hello! Hello, Kiba. Hello, Medina. Hello, JP. Hello, Hey, I just. Hello, Natubab. And hello, everybody. I hope you all are doing fine today. Yes, because today is the day of BOOBED HONRU. Yay! Hello, Lurkopter. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And I already can see that some of you are ready. Asking for pictures. Let's go. 3 pictures. On the way. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Ooh, I am doing good, Natubaba. Thanks for asking. And I hope you are doing good today too. Yes. And I hope that until the end of the collab, you can get what you want. Being yet comfy. Thank you, Natubaba. I pulled it but did not get what I wanted to eat. Is okay though. Yep. Hello. I got lucky as fuck in the past, so it needs to even out. May Momochi's puddles be blessed. Same as for everybody. Yup. Okay, Medina, be careful. We feed the boobas in the hallways. Yes. But yes, chat! I hope that you all got lucky with your polls. If you didn't get lucky, I hope that until the end of the collab, you can get what you want. And also, chat, even if you don't get those eagles now, do not fret. Do not despair. Yes, because technically, with time, those eagles will get power crapped or even be re-released as other eagles, but with better effects. So do not get desperate. I am up to 160 polls now and only got the HONRU one. Ooh, I don't know if it was the one that you really wanted, but it's a good one. Yeah. To be honest, I was pretty unlucky. I did get all 3 eagles from the gacha, but I had to spend 300 polls. All the funds for all PPR go. Oh no, not above. Lots of people angry though about their like, yeah, I heard about it. Because I will not lie, the poll rate in Limbus, it's a bit hard. Yes. But we have a way to get the units, the IDs and eagles we want because we craft it. But when it's like truly limited edition, I can see why people get so frustrated when they can't get those eagles. I can see that. For real, also because they find the event bosses hard. To be honest, it was easy for me. It's kind of funny. Because at this point, everybody knows that the bosses in Limbus are hard. I don't know why people still bitch about it. Hello, kitty! Ah! I got BOOBED! Ah! How you doing? Welcome! And there I am stuck on level 50 low. Oh, you can do it, Medina. No worries. Like, even if you get stuck a little bit, farming and gathering resources until you get to the level you need, it's just how you say, about time. Yeah, it's all about time and gathering the resources. So don't get desperate, Medina. You can do it. Yeah. I am okay, I think. No. Well, if you are okay, that means that you From now, you can only get better. And this is good. Yep. It's okay, I just survived. Nice. Every time people complain about a boss, they end up nerfing it into the ground, which is a little sad. It is sad! As I said, I still hope that someday Project Moon adds an option where you can fight against the boss with in their original state, you know, and not nerfed. Like, there is an option that is the original difficulty and the one that is the nerfed one. I really hope that someday they can add it. Hanging there, you got this! Exactly! We believe in you, kitty kitty! Let's go! So, shit! Let's get going to the pulls for the GAMBA, for the gacha. Yes! And let's see if I get lucky, or if I will not get anything from this banner, and then go to Twitter and get mad and swear to everybody that on that social page. Yes. I follow wait until the future is here so I can rest my head on new arcing smile legs, or in between. In between! Shut! Even if you don't get any unit from the banner, at least we have Ishmael. And that's what it matters, right? As long as we have Ishmael Legos, everything is alright in the world. Yes! All my remaining lucky goes to ya. Also, worst case, I think you can shard all of them. PT. PT, yeah. From one thing that people are complaining about this collab is you cannot shard them. Only use the Isen in the ideality. Yeah. And that's why some people are really pretty mad. But at the same time, feels like people never played other gachas before and never saw a collab happening. It's kinda interesting because the nature of collab, like another complaint that I heard is the event stage will not be available at any other date after this event, and people have been pretty mad about it. But it's a collab. Usually collab things never happens again unless the other IP allows it. So I find it really interesting that people are complaining about it. But Momochi can't get hurry. No, I know you can. It's okay. Oh no. Oh, head of petos. I hope you can, Medina. Yeah, we believe in you. Like, even if you can't do the event stage, you can still get the shards from the points from the mirror dungeon. So if you do mirror dungeon, Medina, technically you can get Ishmael. You forget that we are getting a lot of ripples this collab. Exactly. Daily check-in, exchanging event. Also, you got her, Medina. I believe it. We believe in you, Medina! In the Ikachita! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. It's a shame because the event enemies and bosses are cool. They are, but that's the nature of collab, sadly. Like, no, not level 54. Equals almost no talks. Whee! Oh no! I hope you're feeling well recovered. Like, today, I am feeling better. Yesterday, I crashed out so hard. I almost slept all day. That was so day was so crazy. And thank you all very much again for all the vibes. It was so fun. Yes. But today I am feeling better. Thanks for asking, Ikachiten. How are you doing? People complain because they are used to getting everything for free without any luck, and yeah. Also, Medina, I saw a dude solo the boss with Gregor and his new eagle. You can use my Gregor for you. Too much gaming. Exactly, it was. Oh my god. Like, I cannot imagine doing a subathon, uncapped subathon, and be streaming for, I don't know, 1 week? A full 1 week, you know. I cannot imagine doing it because, oh my god, I think if I ever do this someday, I would crash out for 1 month. I would go to hibernation and sleep for 1 month straight. Yes. Oh gosh. Still, it was fun. It was fun. But not the Bob, I'm just smoking and pressing raid. No problem, Medina. Me too. Let's go. Rewrite button buddies. Yay! Anyways, a pleasure to support. Hopefully Limbus goes well. Thank you, Ikachita. Thank you. I will need the luck. That aside, thank you, not Bob. I will capture that in mind. All the eagles are broken. They are. But chat, as I said, if you want the eagle for their effect, rest assured that sometime it will be power cracked. They will release a eagle that might be the same effect or even better with almost the same effect. So do not feel sad or mad if you don't get any eagle from this banner. We got the gluttony fluid sack, aura farming. Female HONRU, estrogen HONRU, and fun service Fishy Mile. At least we can get Fishy Mile for almost free. This is good. It's Wolfie Gregor too. Baskat Gregor. The Boogaloo. The Mile Handler and Fishy Mile is mental health female, okay? They are indeed. Damn, I really want to squeeze HONRU so badly. HONRU is the paradise for all the bee people. I feel like, oh my god, this is what paradise looks like. What the LWK means? Look, wake K, or like I don't know any word with W. God. The gluttony fluid sack is just too extra for Malphals. Can you get to Malphals right now, or is she locked? You can, Medina. You can craft her, or if you get lucky, you can get her from the banner too. Yes. Also, Gregor doing way too much damage for no reason. Yes, you can shard her, Medina. Exactly. But come on, Gregor really needed it, right? Next year, the Arcanite's Eagle will be powercraft by the Blue Archive. Let's go! Blue Archive and the Nikke collab, right? I can't wait! Let's go! The only IDs and eagles unavailable are the last season ones and the wall PP ones. Exactly. So, technically, if you want any ID or eagle from this season, grab it before the season ends. Hello, Shiley's! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. To be honest, I want a Reverse 99 Limbus collab. The games are so fucking similar. They are. Oh my god, I would die for a collab between these two games. I would die. I would play both of them at the same time on the same screen. If there was a collab. Damn, sometimes I imagine which ID the sinners would get from the Arcanists in Reverse 99. Two that I imagine, it's Heartcliff gets J ID, and Rody would get Windsong ID. Windsong and Rody, they are so alike with their goals and ideas, you know. It's amazing. It's amazing how they would get so along. And technically both are Russian. Yeah. Koharu Ishmael and her new mechanic, death penalty. Koharu. I didn't play Blue Archive too much, but let me see. Blue Archive. Oh! Would it be? It would be so funny. It would be so funny if it was Koharu. I want nothing fucking reverse it. Real, and they even got a binomial to use for eagles. Yeah. And it's double since last collab was fucking Assassin's Creed. You know, I would never imagine a collab between the two. But after playing the event, I could see it, why they choose Assassin's Creed. Especially because they did a Discovery Channel collab before. It was only skin, but still, it was a collab. And since Assassin's Creed is kinda historic, they chose that one because of that fame. So yeah. The collab was super fun. I loved it. The story was pretty simple, but since it was a collab, makes sense. Usually, collab stories are pretty simple, and sometimes it's only that just to showcase the other IP and have something different in the game, just to attract people from different player bases. Anyway, enough unpaid promotion. Yep. I want to Dante with some crazy Honkabadogas, even Rody getting jealous. Maybe, like, technically Dante, it's a day. Maybe Dante is actually hiding some huge Honkabadogas inside that shirt. You never know. Which meme? The huge Honkabadonkas? The really crazy huge Honkabadonkas. Oh no, the other one. Dante pulling a Don Quixote with that one. Exactly! Where Rody gets a reduction and Dante takes them from her. No, Rody! Please, you don't need this! You don't need to sacrifice yourself! New Dante ability. Hide the Honkabadongas. Exactly! It was technically the same for Ishima. Chat. We just discovered Dante's new ability. Dante's actually can summon huge Honkabadonkas to the sinners. This explains why HONRU have such Honkabadonkas here in this eagle. This is Dante's real ability. So, chat, I can't wait to see Gregor with his Honkabadonkers. Yes. I really hope, I pray for that day. Yes. First was Preggy Gregor. Next, Honkabadonkas Gregor. Thank you. Ryoshu gets boob buff next Kanto Trust. Let's go! Oh my god, this reminds me! It's true! Technically, Heartcliff got the booba buff with Kurokomo. Chat, this is real. This is real! Flash nails, chat! Dante actual ability, Givey boobas! The booba buff! Oh my god, maybe Ryoshu will get a butt buff instead? Damn, it would be amazing. It would be. Nah, cause she already got all that. But, not Baba, we need to confirm that. Okay, shout! Let's go to the road time! Let's go! It is just a warm-up. We are buying the tickets first, so we will get to where we want to... Where we want. What? It glows blue! Gregor! We got Gregor shit! Woohoo! Yay! T-shirt, we said that Gregor will get the booba buff. He came home. He is interested. He is interested in the buff. Let's go! Woohoo! Thank you, chat! It would be on brand. Her cheeks clapping would alert more people, which if charge her than get made into art. True. I'm visualizing the cake with X-ray. What? Strummer like I approve. Yay! Don't fuck you. Please, don't distort. Oh, peaches! Let's go. There you go, Vegeta. One more peach for the counter. Thank you. Ikachita! One more peach for the counter! Let's go! Peach time! Kitty! One more peach for the count! Yay! I am just... Not the start! Not the bulb! I'm gonna turn into the second penis! No! Wait, what? Let me grab your bubbly, Medina. Bubbly. You know. Since we are playing Limbus today, let's get fast buddling. There you go. You know what? Someday I should make all the sinners as buddlings. Oh, kitty! Suddenly the game is it's not open. I am sorry. But instead of playing a piano, I will be playing a slot machine. The abnormality of GAMBA-ing. What? They really need to make an abnormality that plays the slot machine. Oh my god, shit! It's blue! It's blue! Ah! Let's go! What? Indeed! Let's go! Everyone will be turning into cherries, lemons, and watermelons. And number 7, right? Let's go!
곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니
We got the booba!
식구의 흔해 용이 되어 나왔구나.
Oh my god, this was the one that I really wanted for the banner. Let's go! Thank you, Budleys! You followed the mountain deal. Well done, for real, for real. I can now drink from the HONRU. Yay! This is where my luck was. It is not a bulb, and that's why I say thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you can pull the eagles too with all the daily bonuses. Yes, yes, yes. Watch she pull the third eagle on the third try. It would be crazy. Ochita, I will give you my precious Riot ID to get me those gacha skin. Holy shit. Oh, look, Ikaros. I would pull for you if you want to. Yep. Rest assured that I would never scam you. If you wanted to, I would pull for you on stream. Yes. But know that, chat. If I don't pull the thing that you want, it's not my responsibility. Yes. This is crazy. Well pulled, finally. Wow, let's go. Next is Sprite Fluid Sack. Also, next is the second trumpet. I can't even spell with these. If you get a non-blue, go complain now. Right? It's like, dear Project Mon, please. My third poll was not the Sprite. What was? The Sprite Fluid Sack. Thank you. Thanks. Bye. I already got the eagles, but at the cost of all my... I see, not the bomb! No. You can, not the bomb. I believe in you. Especially because technically wallpaper is only on November. So we have time until then. We believe! Exactly! So, okay. Let's go! Sprite! Fluid Sack. It's a golden fingers! I really wonder what it should be. Oh, okay. It's a dupe. No problem. It's not a blue one. Technically shot. Oh my god, it's a blue one! Ah! We got her! It's Sprite Fluid Sack! Mountain Dew Fluid Sack! Let's go! We got everything! We got everything from the banner! Not blue, but then it's blue, right? Insanity! I pulled it 4 times and only got 3 IDs. Please fake. By the way, fake outs exist. It was a fake out one. What? That's so crazy. I can't even guys. How is this real? Chad, it was because you guys gave me luck. What the hell? Thank you. She followed the non-blue 3 stars just to tease, guys. It was all part of my plan. Ha ha ha. Da. Then I pulled 4 and only got 3 comment was true. Oh no! She is clowning hard on us. I don't even. I will tell the truth. I was not expecting this. I was like I was sure that I would need to burn 200 to get at least the last one. What the hell? The only way you could improve on this is be like that guy on the Odyssey Reddit who got all 3 in the same bow. That guy was crazy. That one is like ultimate luck. Alright. Guys, I will go to start out. Then play the trumpet! Play the trumpet! No, no, no! Where? Wait. There you go! Straight up turning into an A-left right now. Oh no! But we got all of them! 2 pulls until she got them all? No, I got them all. It was all of the all the 3 of them, and the Ishmael one is here at the store. So we get her later. Woo! That's amazing. I think technically, yeah. Rupture thing technically uses all of them, so we could use this one. Suddenly we will take the dimension shredder out, but now I really want to check those new egos. Yay! And the Mao, yep. Montagneo! Boost! The peach is so lucky she's already done. I was not expecting this yet. I was hoarding because I was not expecting this. The head will be approaching Momochi's location for breaking the taboo. Oh no! Head! Please! No! I cheated! Yes, I cheated. It's not luck. Please don't come home! Don't call the head, please! Iskadi is so popular, she has a whole faction dedicated to buffing her. I mean, it's Iskadi! I remember that the first time Iskadi released it, I wanted her so badly. But I never could get her. Especially because her summer outfit, she have a pinky orca. A pinky orca. Not a plushie. Inflatable? Inflatable! A pinky orca inflatable. And it's so cute. Goddamn. Alright, the fishy mile is different. It's okay, Momochi. We are happy for you. Thank you! And chat. With this, I give my luck to all of you. I hope that you can pull what you want. And if you already pulled it, I hope that you can... The next pulls will be the lucky ones for all of you. Yes! Because she has all the eagles. She will get a farm buff for the event. Yes! She Brazil the event. I can't even... Floaty! Yeah, a pinky orca floaty. It was Brazil, chat. That's why. That's why, chat. You need to come to Brazil. Remember, these roles compensate her not pulling her sister on V cards. True, but at the same time, that ball card, it's amazing. I am not sad. I am not sad. At the same time, a little bit. I already have a lucky me. Scotty, welcome to the stream. How you doing? And nice, GG, Scotty. Yes, he's so cooking. After getting cooked by Crushy Bound past one time. What? What? Let's go! We are going to the ocean, chat. You know what it means. It is time for well cheers. Yes. Get your well cheers. They are amazing. They are pretty nice. Pretty. How you say? Tasty? Yes. I love well cheers. But you know what I love even more than well cheers for drinks? Gamer subs! And you know what? I have a code. So when you go buy your game subs, remember to use the code Momocheers to get a 10% discount. Let's go! Enough promotions! I forgot that I need a cafe. Use the washing machine! I cannot deploy. Okay. But technically it's a rupture thing. I think it's alright to use a HONRU. Yes. That aside, I wonder if I should treat myself with Silent Hill F. We follow you in the ocean, Momochi, Captain Mochi, Salty Momochi. You can lick me anytime if I am salty, chat. Captain Momochi. And yes, Medina, I heard that Silent Hill F. It's a really good game. So, yup. If you enjoy horror games, I think you will love Silent Hill F. If a streamer walks into his wife cheating on him during stream, chat, are we cooked? Oh no! NETR string, let's go! Since the eagle can't be duped, I pulled an eagle and got crash bound past. So if I had dispensed him, I would have gotten an event eagle instead. Yeah. Like, one thing that I always do in Limbus is when there is a new eagle, I always get it. Be it like gambaing or crafting, because once it's out of the pool, you never get it again. So when you really need to gamba, you will never have like extra chances to get what you don't want. Because from what I remember, I am not sure now, but eagle and IDs have the same ratio. So technically the eagles gets in the way if you want an ID. And that's why I make sure to get the eagle out of the pool as soon as I can. So yeah, chat. If you have a way to get the eagles out, do it. It's really worth it. Even if it's not an eagle that you want, getting it out of the way is good. Yes, please go sit on the chair. The special chair. I saw a funny animated GIF. Hey, the combat system in Silent Hill F. Oh no! I think I saw the thumbnail, but since I'm going to play it still, I did not check it because I am afraid of any spoilers. But I really want to check it. But don't worry, chat. Starting October, we will start Silent Hill F. Yes. Let's go! I was exploring a lobotomic operation branch 1. My consciousness saying things to the depths. I was drinking from a dispenser, a vending machine with giant shrimps, and apparently I used the wrong option to work with them. Well, cheers! The sense of cognition itself, a concept without form, floats into the shadow of an ever-widening river, swept up in its currents to nowhere. And we really should have been Momochi, Lily. But so they told us that the home was lobotomic corporate brain. Should they be free of any abnormalities? Hello, Bacardi monks! Welcome to day 3! Welcome! I want to play late horror games, so I kinda have to play it before. So I'll still not too much of it. Yep, exactly. How are you doing today? I'm doing great! Bacardi! Thanks for asking. And how you doing? And welcome! The abnormality, which had appeared out of nowhere, was more otherworldly than any we would encounter so far in our journey. And deep blue. Really deep blue. Almost looked like a heart-shaped deep blue. With lots of Lego. Nah. Maybe I am just daydreaming about another abnormality. It was fantomously blue and seemed to have a pole that endlessly drilled us into its... Just a moment! Just as I was about to recall this abnormality. Hey! I'm drunk, but I'm good. Good to hear you are doing good, Bacardi! I've been coffee, thank you. What about you? Had too much Bacardi. Wait, Bacardi is a name of a drink, right? It was blue, but was it bada bada badada bad abadi badada badadi badada badabidi bada? Also, this is where Blue Star lays. Apparently, it's a portal to other worlds. So technically, you can get isekai'd by Blue Ku. Oh my god. That's why everybody at the Lobotomy Corporation wanted to jump inside the Blue Star. I see. They wanted to be isekai'd. They wanted to have their own bad anime of the season. I see. Chat, is this why we are plagued by lots of bad isekai animes? Is it Blue Star's fault all along? I think it is. Isekai by the shark! Bacardi is around. Oh, I didn't know. I'm tasty. A myriad of sceneries and a flood of incalculable thoughts crash into my mind like wild waves before ebbing away from its shores. I was already lost and adrift somewhere within my own consciousness when I realized these. Just how long I am going to be adrift? The sensation of my own consciousness floating away is quite the unfamiliar one. I floated about in that strange state for a while. An unfamiliar voice seizes my aimlessly drifting consciousness. Are you done there? The fog of my vision clears as my voice breaks through the waves. And a concerned expression comes into view. An alien with really too long antenna! Oh no, it's... Uma! Yes, I am. Ah, what a relief! Brother, I figured that has come too! So, hurrah! I was about to ask you further questions to this stranger with particularly long animal like he is, but... I felt felt the drowsiness coursing back with the terrifying memories of the dream, rendering me unable to speak. I have to get a hold of myself. After an indeterminate amount of time has passed, I barely managed to wake myself from slumber to get a grasp of my surroundings, only to find myself surrounded by more unfamiliarities. Amiya! Is it the Uma of the sea, my guys? You could say it is amazing! I love this time. Amiya is really amazing! Wait! Right, Uma, prove this! Let's go! When are we getting Arcanites and Uma Musume collab too? Technically, there are lots of horses in Arcanites. It's totally possible. There was that stranger from earlier, sitting atop a rock and silently taking in the sights. A young girl who probably saved my life. And this time, it was not Virgil with bunny ears. Wait, so were those animal ears after all? Okay, that's not important right now. I have to prioritize figuring out just where in the world I ended up in. So where? We are standing by the Iberian coastline. How are you feeling? A little out of it, but I am okay otherwise. Iberia, huh? Yes, we are in Iberia. Well, given that we are next to the ocean, maybe I drifted all the way to Eucorp's Great Lake. Iberia wasn't a familiar name, but that was all I had to go on, given that the city was still full of more unknowns than knowns to me. Can you imagine, like, Dante is kidnapped. Yeah, blah. Oh, Laura, this word is so hard. Kidnapped. Is this how you say? My brain stopped working. Kidnapped. To say nav. He gets nav. Kidnapped. Something like that. Now say napped. Napped. Kidnapped. Yeah, kidnapped. That's so weird. It's like get a kid and make it go nap. What? So that means when you kidnap a kid, you make the kid go sleep? That's why? Imagine if Dante gets kidnapped, but instead of stealing organs, they give him a boob job and some Uma ears. It would be amazing. But technically, Dante already have the Booba Blessing. The Booba Blessing skill. He doesn't need it. He can do it by... They can do it by themselves. Yes. Kiba, please tell Momochi off and on. She's glitched. Please! And then Kiba comes and gives me a karate chop, and I black out, and I get back 1 second later. Rebooted. Wait! Some kidnappers make them kidnap. Oh, that's why! Kidnapped. There you go! I rebooted. Thank you, chat. So, Dante gets kidnapped? And he's thrown everywhere and he's like, it must be the city, yes. I am right now in Avalon. It must be the city, yes. I am in space. I must be in the city. Yes, yes, yes. But I mean, technically the city is pretty huge and pretty crazy. I can see that. I can see that. Wait. Hello, Flower Heart. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I see. Oh my god! Amiya! Amiya, she is so tiny! Look how tiny she is! I am not sure if Dawn or Sinclair is the same height, but she's so tiny! Chad! Now, the question is, which one counts? The head or the ears? Because if it's the ears, technically she is almost as tall as Dante. But if it's not the ears, she is so tiny. She looks so cute. I never imagined that Tamiya was so tiny. So short. Blue up, you know, that sucks everything in. Yeah. She's so small, yet very head-pettable. The head has to count. Okay, it's the head. I mean, she is 14 here. She is! I didn't know. I thought that she was at least 18. Wow, she's a baby. Oh my god. She's so tiny. She's so short. She is a baby. She is precious. Oh, Avia, she's so cute. This reminds me of her skin in Arcanites, the one that was free. With, I think it was the Tegami Bachi. You know, the letter person who delivers letters. You know. That skin is so cute. At this moment of the story is a child. She... Whoa! So she is pretty young. Ray, my colleagues, you must have run into the seniors then. I think it takes place between arcs 1 and 2. Oh, I see. I know this event is based on... I don't know if it's an event or if it was the main story arc. But it's based on a part of the Arcanites game. I mean, obviously, but... The fog of my mind immediately cleared as soon as I realized that the sinners were all nowhere to be seen. Sinners? I think so. I ran into them earlier. They were looking all over the place for someone with a cloak for their head. It was a pretty unique description, so I couldn't tell right away that you were the person they were looking for. So this clock had just come in handy. Manager Bird! Dante! I would woken up and in an unfamiliar place to an unfamiliar face. And in the midst of this all-around sense of displacement, the faces that appeared before me were certainly a sight for sore eyes. Dante is around 173 centimeters tall. Ooh, Dante is pretty tall actually. Tall. I could say it's like a default height. Not too tall, not too short. Rhaegar, HONRU! Mr. Rabbit here. Don't wish she found you unconscious by the ocean. I came as fast as I could and oh boy, I was worried that something bad might have happened. Glad to see you are doing fine. I am taller than Dante. Woo! Carry me, Vegeta! Okay, Kiva. I actually made a height comparison one time. Oh, I see. Dante is pretty tall. I think if I compare to the sinners, I think that Don Quixote is taller than me, if I remember correctly. Taller or the same height? I don't remember. I Princess Cario anytime. Please pet the doggo. Yes! Eva is already feeding doggo. Giving doggo the nums. Yes. And thank you, Medina! Is Momochi's canon, my guys? It is! Like, I could say that, you know, the height of Momochi, the Momochi VTuber, could be higher than my real height. But when I was considering it, I was like, no, I think I will put the same height as the real one. Because it's how I see the world. I cannot like tell you guys about a point of view that I will never see in my life. And that's why it's my in real life height too. Yes. Here, from shortest to tallest, Don Quixote, Sinclair, Gregor, Ishima, Urioshi, Faust, Yisan, Altis, Honru, Harcliffe, Rodi, and Mersault. I don't remember how high Mersault is. Is Mersault like 190 or something like that? I don't remember from the LCB checkup. But I remember that Don Quixote was the shortest one. Yep. She might be higher than me. Oh no! Rodi is slightly taller than me. So hot. Let's go, Medina! Rodi, can Princess carry you? Were you lost at the sea? I don't know. Well, I don't think I'm fine though. I guess not having any way to drink your water is finally come in handy.
You're sure to go get that checkout out just in case. Wait, your head's waterproof, right?
Gregor takes a moment to steady his breathing, then mutters a casual quip as he lights a cigarette. I think that Dante is not like a Charmander, that if the fire goes out, they die. But that is actually a good question. Like, what about the clock, right? If it gets wet, will it stop working? Do we need to open it up to fix it? Can we actually open up Dante's head and see how the cogs works? Or are they actually made of flesh and organs? Is there actually a brain inside the clock? So many questions. Well, he doesn't seem that concerned. Maybe we are not actually in that much danger. So what happened? Where are we? Do you remember entering that Lobotomy Corp branch Chichin told us about?
Ah, yeah.
Ooh, oh yeah. We ran into a new urban Momochi and there was lots of lakes. It was really nice. And got sucked into it before we even had a chance to do anything. Okay, Medina, thank you very much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. And no worries, we'll take care of our Uma-chan here. Uma Rabbit-chan, yeah. Have a good one and a comfy time and take care. Bye. Just let out take a look at it. She is the team leader mechanic. Right. Marcel is 188. Don is 158. Yup, Lol is higher than me. What the hell? I have 155 by the way, chat. I don't know if it changed, but last time I checked, it's 155. And yeah, sometimes I want to check if I grew or something. Anyways,
Man, I really thought that was it for us. Especially if you're getting shocked in that you, Manager Bird. But when we came to despite waking up with our faces down in some ditch, we were all fine without a scratch. Though there was quite a mess when we realized that you'd gone missing.
I guess this confirms the sinners have less than 3 temperance. Oh no! That just sucks. Was it? No. It's not justice. It's attachment. Was it? No. I forgot. Wait. Temperance. Lobotomy. Which color was it again? It is justice. They don't have too much justice. What the hell? Guys, you guys really need to level up your justice. Go do some work with a Mosby. Yes, Mosby or Apple Queen. Yes. This Minya would look like a baby compared to everyone, which makes sense because she is baby. And really precious. We wanted to search for you immediately, but it took a while before we got a better bearing of where we were.
So we are not at your corporate lake.
Some of us considered that to be a distinct possibility, but it's unlikely. Ishmael was really certain that we were not in District 21. Wait, it was all of them who got sucked? So, yep, that just as you said, Lercopter, they all have less than 3 temperance. What? So this means your nuggets in Lobocopper gets isekai'd. Exactly! And that's why, Flowerheart, that every season of anime there is a sloppy isekai anime. They all came from the Lobotomy Corporation, yes.
She did concede that we might be in an unknown area reading the Great Lake of the Outskirts, but that doesn't seem likely either, even what the rabbit-eared ladies said.
The outskirts region of the Great Lake. I've met all kinds of people from all of Terra, but I've never met anyone who referred to the Iberian Sea that way.
Terra? Iberia?
As I found myself puzzled by these unfamiliar terms, a very obvious question suddenly struck me.
Speaking of which, who are you? Huh? Really? You fellas haven't introduced yourselves to each other yet?
It's just that it's just a lot to take in. You make it sound like he's 60 or not 35. What do you mean? He's not 60. Just kidding. I know. It's understandable. You did just wake up from a pretty harrowing experience. She is. Actually, would you like to do the honors yourself? She's so tiny! I am Amiya, the leader of Rhodes Island. Please, just call me Amiya. Just like I introduced myself. Yup, yup.
I am Dante, manager at the Limbus company. I know I'm late, but thanks for saving my bacon.
Guys, I really wonder if Dante is actually a boomer. Or, I don't know if a boomer or a millennial, the way he talks sometimes. It's amazing. You know, he feels like that guy from that movie where he went to a school and used the cap backwards and he had a skate and was like, "What's up, kids?" you know. Feels like that. Aura debt. Gregor sounded like he's 83. Just like me. Yup. I never expected Mia to be this short. Right! And welcome, Soggy Star! Welcome to day 3. How are you doing? How do you do, fellow kids? Exactly! That one! Dante feels like that sometimes.
It seems that this Rodeo Island is a pretty big corporation, but Rodeo! I really want to go to have some fun. Damn, just be a while. Just like old times.
Gregor trails off aimlessly and scratches his head before continuing with some mild trepidation.
This long lady with the rabbit ears doesn't know what the head is at all. I would say a naughty joke right now, but she's underage.
As far as I know, there aren't any organizations in Terra with the same characteristics as the one Mr. Gregor explained. At least not with a name like the Head.
The head.
Do you think Mia stomps the ground when she angry? Oh, that would be so cute! I hope so! Looking at the army of pretty fish and be like, "Meow!" Just like the animals in Animal Crossing when they get mad. Okay, chat, let's get the net. Let's hit Amia with the net. No, for Amia! For all US Americans in chat, it's 4.6, you know? It says something about Gregor's height if he isn't much taller than 14-year-old kids. What do you mean? He's not that short. Come on. I think my dad have the same height as Gregor. At least my father looks like Gregor. Also, sorry, it's Rhodes Island, not a rodeo.
Sorry, Gregor's kind of bad with names. So, what you are saying is that we are not in the city anymore?
It would be weird for any higher-ups at these huge corporations to know less about the head than we do, let alone be completely clueless about it. He is 167 centimeters. Ah, it's not that bad. It's average height, right? At least, I think that 167 is average for any Asian people.
Well, maybe we have trampled into previously undiscovered zone of the outskirts of the ruins. Probably.
Or maybe we have already found ourselves in a completely different world. Oh, woohoo! That's so fun! This is so exciting!
Here!
if their conjecture is correct, we are in way bigger trouble than I thought. This wasn't like the time we accidentally stranded ourselves in the outskirts via a door in the corridor. Amiya stared at me with some concern, as though she felt my distress, or maybe she thought that we were actually crazy and wanted to send us to a special location. I am 165 and people call me short. Expect he is not Asian. But it's a Asian game. Chad, I'm trying to protect Gregor, please. Okay. Okay, they're gonna... He's short. It's close to Asia. Okay. It's like Shizak. I don't know how to say this word. If we are using same ethnicity as author. Yeah. True. He's Jewish. Yeah. Going by what is the current year and her date of birth, it's more like at least 17. Like from what Fireheart told me, it's the Arc 1. Yup. Maybe she is 17 later. But like for Jewish slash Jack people, isn't this the average height? And damn, 165. I don't think that's it's that short. I think it's average. I think I can draw a connection to something else that's happening here. Really? Yes. Recently, anomalous signs and events have been occurring in Iberia ever since a mysterious dimensional door appeared at the sea. There was that time where a crazy knight who wanted to cook every monster and eat appeared around here. That was crazy. And it's been said that this dimensional door is connected to something very, very distant. To something that we have never observed before. So... James Ryson about to realize that the dimensional door is how we managed to cross over to this world. So she is baby! Exactly! I need to protect her! And said you want to prop up Gregor, but the only sinners shorter than him are Doll and Sinclair. Oh, I see. Still, Gregor is still best bug. Yeah, Amiya is still short. She is. I really would have appreciated Faustus' input. Where are the other sinners going away? Explanation time!
A bit late of the undertaking to be walking around for the other sinners now, don't you think?
They are at the settlement near here, where they are all helping out with various odds and ends of the village, while taking turns searching for Dante, of course.
You know, I never thought about how difficult it would be to search for someone when we are like fish out of water too. Man, barely got even a wake up sleep since yesterday. And I really go early to bed, it's killing me. Everyone's got to be really tired then. So it's just you two out here for now? No, Ishmael and Ethan are the other half of the search party. And we just happen to be the last group in the rotation. They must be searching elsewhere to find you, Manager Bud.
Ooh, we got the news early thanks to Amiya's calm gears, but the other team didn't.
Yeah, we got lucky. The other team, well, we don't have any way to get in touch with them, so they will probably continue their search until their shift is done.
Oh, are we talking about that village you mentioned earlier?
You're right. You have not been there yet, huh? I guess it's a bit off the beaten path. Well, we are going to have to rendezvous with the other sinners anyway, so let's head to the village for now.
Something seemed to pique Amiya's interest as she fell into a contemplative silence before carefully speaking up. I would like to accompany you there.
Sure, I don't see why not. You help us find Manager Bud, and more importantly, you seem to know a lot more about this place than we do.
I don't actually know Iberia that well either, but I should be able to be some help. They have closed their borders and have practically locked out any foreign influences from affecting them, but I did get a briefing before the mission.
Those are the borders, huh? Then how did you get in, Miss Amiya's lady,
She's literally neurodivergent and minor. She's short because Ibinui, so actually like more like Ibinui. Imagine Zilo and Amiya meeting each other. Double Binui! Zilo, Amiya, and the Monfosed! Triple de Binui! Oh, it would be amazing. Momochi for his Neko, you can enter the remaining social defense. Is that enough? It's amazing. Yes, it's enough. I love Bachan Seishi so much that I already say it's amazing. Yes. She's short because she's not actually a donkey, but a tiny binoi. What do you mean? She's obviously a donkey. Look at her ears. Just kidding. Please don't kill me, Shad. What do you mean? That means that we cannot have Amiya in the Uma Musume running? What do you mean? We followed the Dr. Calcit? How you say this? Calcit? Or Cal... I still think it's amazing that the doctor, she is a cat, and her name almost reads like cows. You know, how you call cats directions and illegally crossed the country border. Illegally? Oh, does that mean you crossed the border without obtaining any permission, Amiya? Great, we are in the same boat. We had to cross the border somehow in order to investigate how and why the dimensional door came to be.
Is it normal for pharmaceutical companies to be doing that?
Totally normal. We even deploy our employees to kick people's butts. Do you know a lot of Arcanites well? The only thing I know about the lore is there is a disease, a deadly disease that people have, and it gives them superpowers, but at the same time it kills them pretty quickly. And there are lots of companies, kinda companies, and there's the doctor, the guy who... Guy? Yeah, the person who is the leader of... kinda the leader of Rhode Island that had the cure, but got amnesia, so they don't remember how to do anything anymore. And they are running around while there's some rebels? Crazy people who wants to kill everybody too. That's the deepest one that I know. I remember that I played only the first chapter of the game. And that's all. I mean, the city that is normal. Ah yes, Rocky Cancer. Also, fun fact that you know already. I like to think Dakota is just a gorilla under his tentacle work. That would be so funny. Actually, technically, it could be anything, right? Even a gorilla. I remember that I have a furry in my account. It's a tiger furry. So technically, yes, he could be a gorilla. All places in Arcanite reflect in real-life countries. I don't remember if Iberia was that region close to Russia? I'm not sure. Or... Actually, I think Iberia exists in the real world, right? I am not sure. We got isekai'd into fucking Spain. Ah, Spain! Thank you for heart. Yeah! We are in Spain! So technically, we actually could go to Rodeo Island.
Large pharmaceutical companies often dispatch their agents for missions.
Yes, Rhode Island is, in its essence, a pharmaceutical company researching treatments for people infected with oripathy. But we also work to prevent and assist in the management of various situations that can occur in high-risk areas. So technically, they are a rescue team too. Hello, Lunatic! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome! It's secretly Winston from Hit, a retired hero shooter Overwatch 1! Oh my god! Not the Winston! The only and the only one! Oh my god! Now we are at your home! Let's go! I was playing some stars in end time, got 3 more achievements. Let's go, Lunatic! I hope you are having a fun time. I was going to say, isn't it Italy? But I was thinking of Syracuse. Yeah. Iberia for me was closer to Russia, so... pretty far.
Wait, what about your companions? I doubt you came all the way here on your own.
That's... I killed all of them. Just kidding, we were forced to split up due to certain forces that were in pursuit. Wait, stop! Amia's ears twitched as she came to a stop and began scanning the surrounding area. Then... there! As we stood about confused, Amia noticing something, pointed toward the seashore hidden behind large and cragged rock formations.
What are we supposed to... Huh?
Ah! It's the one and the only Winston! Just kidding. Scotty! I never could get you in your night, so I can at least have you in Limbus! Let's go! Scotty! Amiya saw seashells by the seashore while picking up seashells at the seashore. There, she saw someone wielding a lengthy great sword. Ishimal! I did it, lunatic! I did in 50 pulls! It was so nice! I got padded, not padded, BOOBED. HONRU. Yeah. It was 40. 40! Fun fact, the gap in Skadi's sketchy pants are meant to evoke the white patterns of the orca. Really? Interesting. I don't know if it evokes, but I really appreciate it. Yes. Iskadoodle pants. Damn. I hope she doesn't come from the toilet. Yup. So, yes! I got everything! I am so happy. Especially because I really wanted the HONRU. Yes! Bickering with two familiar faces. Again, move! You are in the way.
You needn't worry as you do. We have had ample experience battling monsters who are much like them.
Listen, I am not worried. It's... Come on, better to have 3 fighters than 1, right? Besides, you are the first person we run into out here, so we have got a lot of questions to ask. Yes, Ishmael!
Dante, you are unharmed.
And here I was getting ready for a 3-day-long search. What a relief. We were all really worried that we might never be able to find you. I was already making my new resume.
Oh, we managed to find them thanks to help from Miss Amiya here.
Amiya?
Are you two acquainted?
Not a good time for a reunion. I can wait until after we take out the sea monsters. Scotty, are those organisms the seaborns Dr. Calcite mentioned? They are the sea terrors, to be specific. The less sophisticated one among them. And they are probably here for me. Sea terrors? I hear the sticky noise of something viscous slithering against the rocks. When I turn to face the origin of the unsettling noise, I smell the heavy, wet scent of brine. Ooh! Feathery! And slimy! Looks delicious. At the end of my gaze away, strange monsters, unlike distortions, unlike abnormalities, unlike anything I would ever seen. It is as though the sea itself is encroaching on the land and humping so hard. You also had the Sharknon in Arcanines. Yeah! I had that one. I loved her, especially because she is a shark and with a saw, a giant saw. Oh, round saw? I don't know the name of that thing, but it was an amazing weapon. She was so cool. The line in the trailer. The line in the trailer? Ah! Trailer drop! I was almost certain we weren't at the Great Lake, but I am not so sure anymore. Her experiences with the thick scent of brine at the Great Lake must have put her in a worry mood, as Ishimael seemed to be a lot more apprehensive about these monsters than anyone else.
Do you think those creatures could be whales or mermaids?
I don't know. The Great Lake and the outskirts are full of unexplored mysteries after all.
Dante, what do your senses say?
My clock sensors say it's unclear. I would say the closest comparison I could make is with the whales, but even that's not conclusive.
More enemies on the horizon. We should be prepared for battle.
Doesn't seem like we can talk things out with them, though. So let's take them out! Hooray!
Why it's so dark? Oh! Wow, that's so weird. She talks in Japanese. I don't remember if there was a Korean dub, but it's so weird that she talks in Japanese. Japanese in my Korean game? No way. Oh my god, I wonder if there was a Reverse 99 collab, it would be English in my Korean game. I think yes. Who are you guys? Deep Sea Slider. It slides and does sinking. Nervous impairment. Ah. Become staggered, then take fixed damage equal to 25% HP and remove this effect. Ooh. Alright. When on top of another sea brand, gain clash plus 2 and double the amount of... Oh, this is bad. Sinner on top of another sea brand at the turn end, take fixed damage equal to 5% HP. And gain 3 nervous impairment. Greatly increases the nervous impairment stacked sea terrors on top of another sea brand inflicted against sinners. Oh, another sea brand's influence expands towards sinners' territory with each passing turn. Oh, another. I wonder how it is. If I remember correctly, there was a mechanic in Arcanite that with each passing time the terrain would be covered with something. I'm not sure if it exists in the game or if I am just the Lulu. Okay. Arcanite has Korean dubs for some operators. I see. Listen to announcers be like Korea, Japanese, Korea. Yeah. That's so crazy. Good luck. But the game has no voice acting in the story, so only during gameplay. I see. No, I was almost sure there was a Korean dub for Amiya. For what I gather, they do a lot of referencing of Arcanite's mechanics. Arcanite's play got a bit of PTSD seeing these two keywords here. Oh no, that means it's a pretty bad one! Most of the time I actually use the Korean dubs. Yeah, bro! I was listening to Amiya. Like, last time I logged in, there is English dub, but only for some people.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이.
You use the Korean dub. Okay. Yeah. From all the units, I thought that Amiya could have the Korean dub. That's why I'm like, what? You know. But they actually got the Japanese one.
바람 불어오는
That's really nice. That's really nice.
뱀으로 꿰뚫어라.
From what I saw, if you idle for a while, Amiya say something about the sinners are patiently. Wait, there is a different line for each sinner?
튀울 수도 없겠구나.
That's so cool. That announcement is so cool. Ah! Oh my god! It's from the Arcanites. That's so cool. Damn, I kinda miss a little bit Arcanites seeing this. Like I dropped the game because the farming is so hard in the game. You need to farm so hard to level up the units. And also, it takes a while for you to play. At that time, for me, gacha was only like, I'm just logging. Gacha must be really fast. And Arcanites takes a lot of time to play. And that's why at that time I dropped the game. Especially because it doesn't have a PC launcher. You can only play it on mobile. Nowadays, technically they have a PC launcher, but I didn't test it, so I don't know if it's good. I really want a PC launcher for Arcanites. It would be so much better to play. Nowadays, we have word of Binui that Autis has nothing but love for the manager in her heart. Oh, that's so cute! But technically, Amiya, she is such a baby. She is a sweetheart. From what I saw in the game, until the part I quitted, she only sees the good on everybody. And that's why she is baby. The weekly 15-minute cruise sounding board session. Kokodayo! While it doesn't, you can play it using Google Play Games, so no need to use a phone emulator. You know, I want to ask, anyone in chat, did you ever tested how the Google Play Games goes for Arcanites? Is it good? If it's good, I might give it a try. Because I'm missing Arcanites now. It's kind of funny. Over the past few years, I sometimes log in the game just to do some rolls to see how my luck is, and because I am addicted to gacha rolling. And I got lots of units, but I didn't even leveled up any of them. Last time I logged in because of the collab with Limbus, I got a Rosa. How do you say? Rosa? Rosa. I say Rosa because it's a common name in Portuguese. So I got Rosa. And it's one of the units that I really wanted when she released. Because she have a big ass fucking cannon. She's so amazing! And I was like, oh my god, the game really wants me to go back. Because it gave me a unit that I really wanted last time. And I got to Call City too. I didn't level her up. She is still level 1. I got HONRU, Eagle Girl. I don't remember her name. I think it's Ling, right? I got her too. I didn't level her up. I even got Good Boy, the golden retriever guy from the summer event, and I didn't level him up. I know he's not the best unit, but he is so cute. it's how I play it. It works perfectly fine generally. Oh, good to hear this, Scouty. That's so good. Arcanites let you access most all the events nowadays, so you can always do the ones related to Seaborn in Iberia. Ooh, this is nice. So I can taste how bad those statues are in the original game. Oh, last time I logged it was to purchase Typhoon, just because I was obligated to, as now as he speaks my tongue. Ah, I see. That one, I don't know who that one is. But good to hear you got them. Yeah. Or the roguelike mode that explores what would happen should Skad find religion. My last attempt ended when I failed to roll Muzai. I kinda remember that name, but I'm not sure. Is that the girl that looks like a judge with claws and a book? Is that the one or not? I'm not sure. All remaining enemies have retreated to the sea. Good work, everyone! She's the raincoat elf. Ah, it's the elf, I see. No, I remember that last time I logged, before last week, I tried to roll for... I think it was Mizuki? The boy... jellyfish boy, I think. Mizuki! Yeah, it's Mizuki. I did not get Mizuki. But it's alright, And the last time I actually played the game, it was during the event, though I did get her. Ah, this is nice. Oh, I kinda want to get back. And Helicopter, if you get back to Arcanites, I hope that you get Muzai. I really hope. Yeah. Well, didn't think I would have to deal with anything remotely like it is outside the Great Lake.
You can say that again. I would have taken us the whole day if that scaredy character did occupy the other half, while Miss Rabbit helped us for a distance.
As we were catching our breath after the battle, I heard a brief hum. When I turned to look at its source, I saw Skadi glaring at me with a palpable alarm. Strange people who transform. And a head of clock?
I guess they are both technically true.
While it's nothing more than a theory at this point, I think they have a lot to do with the dimensional door we are supposed to be investigating.
Nice to meet you, I guess.
I only hear a ticking clock. I need to collect all Saria's X's. Oh no! Oh, did you like a Helicopter?
Oh, that's because only us sinners can hear Dante's voice. Huh?
What's up?
No, I'm just wondering how Miss Mia can simply understand Dante.
Maybe she can read into people because of how high her... How you say... what was the word for that? Because her empathy is high level. Yes. Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah, it completely flew over my head that I didn't even question how weird this is.
Their voice sounds like a tickling clock to me too, but I don't know. It's almost like I can sense what they are trying to say. What kind of emotion they are trying to convey. Oh my god, it's true! sensitivity is so high that she can tell what Dante is tickling. Her explanation reminded me of the blue boy in Sinclair's past. Dante, the way you say it feels like he is his ex. I mean, he's not his ex, he's his actual boyfriend. I didn't quite feel the uncanny sensation from Amiya that I felt from Dan. So she can read me kinda like how Virgil can, I guess?
Well, I don't think it's a bad thing.
That's true. It's been a bit of a hassle to always need Faustor HONRU to translate for you, Dante. I would like to know exactly how she can understand Dante, but I don't think we got the luxury of time to sit down and figure this out. Wait a minute! Wait, the way she says... almost feels like she can't understand what Dante is talking. Because from what I know, everybody can hear what Dante is talking, right? Anyone can actually say to anyone what he's talking. Mia is blue too. She is part of the league of the foreshadowing gang. Told you, anyone who is blue is part of the foreshadowing gang. So, are we heading back?
Sounds like a plan. It's not like we know anywhere else to go, right? Oh, and Miss Rabbity here will be tagging along too. I really need to take care of the babies.
She understands, Momochi. She's just wondering how an outsider can understand. Ah, okay. It's because it's more the way she said it that they need HONRU or Falsus to translate. But technically, any sinner can just say that, oh, Dante said that, you know.
She said she would help us find our way back.
I am glad to be working with you too also, Miss Ishmael, Miss HONRU. Look at the words right out of my mouth. You have already helped us plenty, and you clearly know a lot more about this place than we do.
The journey is long. Perhaps embarking on it or the sun's fall would be wise.
How long's the journey?
No idea. It's not like we have a clock with us. I do know that it's not very far though. You just need to walk along the coastline for a bit. Doing cardio. Oh, well, it's always good. Especially at my age.
Scotty quietly points in my direction.
Oh, Dante can't tell us the time because they are not on time. Dante is always late for every meeting we do at the bus. It's terrible.
Then why the clock ahead?
I didn't exactly choose to get myself a clock shaped head. If I could choose, it would be a toaster. I always dreamed to be a toaster. Toasting all those breads, doing all those breakfasts. That is my dream.
I looked away from Scotty's inquisitive eyes, which were quite solidly fixed on my head. The coasts of Iberia are hardly good places for people to live. Those things can go anywhere in this world, but They thrive at places that meet the ocean. So how did people manage to build a village at a place like this?
The monsters are called seaboards or citaros, yes. While it is true that they posed certain difficulties, they were hardly the kind of monsters with the strength to bring scourge and drive out the local populace. Don't
judge them based on that brief skirmish.
She's just telling us to be on our guard, right?
Shut! There is something hidden in this scene. Can you find what it is? I see with my little eye. So a little brinely somewhere here. Gregor will now do a magic trick. Good. Ta-da! Scotty can be a bit curt, but she's not a bad person. It's that time of the month, I'm sorry. I don't think she said anything wrong. Nothing rules out the existence of stronger variants of these creatures being out there. Scotty's concern only served to fan my curiosity, but something about her expression communicated that I probably shouldn't pry, so I quietly quickened my pace as we walked to the village. Dun dun dun! It's kind of funny that Scotty and Ishmael, they kinda look... Feels like they get along pretty well.
홍호는 그제야 알게 되겠지. 이 홍루가
Chat! I will take a pretty quick break, so be right back. Take this time to take some pee, get some num-nums, and do some goop-goopus. Yes. Exactly. So, be right back! Whee! Let's go! The village of the day, the lighthouse.
This hardly looks like a village. It's more like a rush of one, isn't it?
Dante! You should not judge others people's village like that. You never know, maybe they like this aesthetic. It's like a design choice and architecture style. You never know. Thank you, Lunatic. It doesn't seem like they have done any proper upkeep to the place. Not in a while, at least.
They are really here, living together.
The strange buildings tell the stories of former prosperity from a bygone era. Our steps leave no footprints on the wet, muddy ground on it. I see a rotting sign marked with the name Paro Muerto. Everywhere I look in this village, I see evidence of long, silent abandonment. It really is Spain! We don't see these kinds of abandoned-looking rings often in the city either.
Well, yeah, there's always someone or something out there waiting to capitalize on that free real estate, be it a syndicate or a corporation, and fix it up. Better than this, at least. So where are the sinners? Come out here, come out. Sinners.
Ah, there's a clearing down there where...
We were trapped betwixt the twin of great ships narrowing wings against our sail. Oh! I'm pretty sure this is done. And that is when young Ishmael made her command most resonant.
Say no more.
I didn't even have to try to search for them. Good thing we have done. That unmistakably sonorous and familiar voice echoing triumphantly between the empty buildings. There you go! And that's Dawn's voice when she's sharing her adventurous tales. Oh, it even brightened up. There she was, standing atop a low podium like an actor on stage, regaling a group of people in rags with tales of her adventures like a traveling thespian. If there was a Reverse 99 collab, I think Dawn would get Recoletta's ID. Especially because they really look alike. If I remember correctly, Recoleta, she just got a skin called... I think it was Don Quixote's. Something like that. Answers ye don't, oarsman! This is the moment I, Ishmael, the first mate of the vessel Mephistopheles, shall navigate... Stop! Hold on! Just what do you think you're doing? Young Ishmael, unhand my mouth, for I was just about to regale them with the most fantastic tale of adventures at the Great Manager's Fire. Verily, thou hast returned with Manager's Square safely in tow.
They found Clockhead.
They look pretty happy. What a great place. A burning clock for a head? When I was a child, I heard a story about a legendary sarcophagus with a flaming head.
Why would someone like that visit our humble village? While their exterior may carry elements that transpire fear in some, there is no cause for alarm.
Yeah, they might look like that, but they are not our manager. The rest are... Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Who are you two? They are two very nice people who helped us find Dante. This is Miss Amia, leader of Rhode Island. And this is Miss Scotty, their operator. They will be coming along with us for a while.
Refresh?
We believe that the dimension door, which we at Rhode Island are investigating, has something to do with why you suddenly woke up here in Iberia. As Amir was bringing the sinners up to speed.
Ah!
The villagers who were staring at us curiously approached us. Did our conversation manage to convince them that we are not a threat? I sure hope so.
So you are friends of our saviors!
Saviors? Verily, this is quite the grand title, yet that is indeed the world by which we are visited.
To be more precise, by saviors, they are referring only to false and OTs.
False gave me a light nod when we made eye contact, but I could tell that her lips were drawing a very, very subtle smile arc. False was like,
It feels so good.
so I'm guessing something did happen.
They were quite mistrustful upon our initial arrival.
What business does outside have here?
What if they are from the Inquisition? Oh no! No one waits for the Spanish Inquisition! Oh no! Oh no! What do we do after we went for here?
Calm down! Calm yourselves, everyone! None of them carry what appears to be the inscriptions or lamps. Let's first try to see who they are.
Expect! Yes, no one expects the Inquisition. No!
I now imagine a very horny Faust with the Momo noises that were
You never know, lunatic.
And I don't think they are gonna trust us anytime soon.
They are all old curmudgeons. Let's STNC, then PTSD. Oh yeah.
PTSD! Such a fun time! Let's go, Gregor!
I love when we do the PTSD sessions every time, every evening. The best time of the day. Right, Gregor?
That's the best line I ever heard. Right!
You can do that, Ryosho. We can't publish their stores that much. It looks like they already have it hard enough as it is.
I don't think at STNC is a good way to get started either. Should we just find help elsewhere? Just look at how thin their arms are. I don't think they are in any shape to help us out. Perhaps we could inquire as to our whereabouts here. We are to decide our lodging. While the landscape is certainly reminiscent of your corpse.
But I don't recall seeing or learning about any place that looks like this. Though I can't say I have been to every corner of Ucorp.
I ask again, what business do outsiders have here? Their fingers are tightening around the grips of their weapons. Prolonged silence will most likely turn this into a hostile encounter.
We can't have that. Hi! We are from Limbus Company and we are fixers of justice!
Yeah, the fixers of justice. Hey, don't you know when to keep it down? Fixers?
That over there, it's a shippy blueprint, isn't it? Are you looking to repel a vessel by any chance? All these construction materials seem to suggest so.
Chief! This does not concern you. It's not something a mere outsider can understand. Damn you, country farm people! You can't touch this ultra high technological blueprint! Get out of my yard!
Curious? I have never seen an energy source like this before. Have you run the tests to rule out any stability issues? They really have the Arcanite's NPC style down pat, right? They style, but at the same time, it's the Limbus style. It's pretty amazing.
It seems to power the heat exchanger via some method compared to the utilization of fusion energy. Have you any thoughts on this, Miss Faust? The general design structure is somewhat old-fashioned, but there certainly are inspired parts to the design, particularly with the usage of the core energy source. While its stability would need to be further studied, this technology seems to be incredibly energy efficient.
Oh! You didn't find all that merely by glancing at this blueprint? Damn, you are not a country bumpkin after all.
You must be the village chief then. If so, I have a proposition for you.
In return for assisting their ship repair, we were promised a ride on their vessel. Miss Faust has theorized that perhaps, by going out to sea, we may be able to find a way to return to whence we came.
Does that mean we can find our way back somewhere out in the sea?
Nothing is certain yet, Dante. At this moment, we are working based on a hunch.
Or maybe we just sink inside the ocean and be there forever, sleeping with the fishes? Still sensing the implicit omen in her choice of words, I slowly turned around to look at the Faust and ooh, damn, who nodded solemnly in response. If we are really in a different world, even her Gesso shaft has to be...
No issues were encountered in the repair process.
Do we still have a Wi-Fi? Is Faust still connected to the Discord server? Faust smiles faintly as she looks around. Then she pulls me in by my hands. She whispers in a low voice.
ASMR time, Dante. My connection to Gesso Shaft is currently operating at a suboptimal level, Dante.
So, she's still connected at least?
Indeed, it is. However, even exchanges of simple information are taking up to dozens of hours by current calculation.
Ah, the connection is slow! Oh no, this is traditional internet! Guys, I really wonder if every time False wakes up, I know that some people will never know this sound, but I wonder if she plays this sound every time she wakes up. Wait a minute. She goes like that, everybody. And then there is no connection, or it takes too much time. It goes like, you know.
This is an arbitrary situation because we are in a different dimension.
The causes should be identical. We have been connected to an unidentified, unpredictable dimension. However, False is aware that the pathway to our original dimension is yet to close this time, unlike the situation back aboard the warp train.
The warp train, the dimension is so close that she couldn't even get connection to Gesso Shaft. And meanwhile here in Iberia, she still have a connection. Warp train is terrifying. Imagine getting lost in that dimension. Damn. I mean, technically, we saw, but still, terrifying.
So, to get back to where we came from...
Indeed, traveling through the pathway is the most feasible solution.
And from that, you came up with the whole plan to repair the ship and sail out to the sea?
Yes, well, I am also a genius after all.
I contemplated that we probably came through a dimensional door of sorts. Looks like that dimensional door might be what the Fox is looking for.
With high likelihood, yes.
Just ask if we want a passage for the way out. Exactly! At least there's a way back. I find myself coming down a little. Oh, true! Technically, right! Here too! Suddenly, we don't have a blue star eagle to ask them directly. Sadly.
Oh, speaking of which, when do you think you can wrap up the repair job?
As fortune should have it, a majority of the most time-consuming parts of the repair have already been completed by the locals. It shouldn't take us more than a day or two to get its core parts ship-shape again. Executive Manager!
Well, we'll be staying here a few more days then. How did you manage last night?
Well, like I said earlier, we have been keeping ourselves busy looking for you this whole time. We took turns helping with the repairs and resting, but oh boy, I'm dying. I doubt any of us got a proper night's rest.
At least today I can go to bed earlier. And look at the time. It's already my time to sleep.
Still, we weren't cold thanks to the villagers who kept the fire going for us all night.
Not to mention how they helped us a ton with that local map they drew us. Oh, also, Chief handed us this earlier. What's it for?
Ah, looks like a cycle to collect the water. Give it here. I know how to get that installed.
It must be to repay Miss Faust and Miss Alti's efforts at repairing the ship. Yet, the service they provide us is certainly quite generous, even when taking the transactional nature into account.
They are really giving us the best treatment they can, huh?
As for food, we managed to fill ourselves with some cookies and bread Rhodey keeps in her pocket. Didn't want to eat into their food supply when they are already pretty tight, you know. Wait a minute! Cookies and bread from Rhodey's pockets. How deep is Rhodey's pocket? Does Rhodey actually have a bag of holding only for food? I mean, technically, if it's a bag of holdings, she could put anything else than cookies and bread. But at the same time, if you think about it, cookies and bread is the best food you could put inside the bag of holdings because it would not spoil so fast. So it's the perfect food, right? Gosh, I want to check Rhodey's pockets now. It's like, Rhodey, I want some cookies! And Rhodey's like, right here, Chief! Ta-da! I love Rhodey. She always having cookies. Alright, Lunatic! Thank you very much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Good day? Good night. Have a good night's sleep and sweet ninnies. Yes! Good night. Thank you, thank you. She carries enough cookies and bread for 12 people. Holy damn!
They did offer some nosh, those dried fish things, but I refused it. I ain't about to take food from the needy. Besides, I can just eat dirt. It's delicious. No need to concern yourself so much with your hospitality. You have done more than enough to earn your keep.
I turned around to look at the source of that low, rumbling voice and saw an old man in an outfit that seemed to distinguish itself amongst the other villagers. There you are, Chief! Is there a place for us to stay the night?
We don't have places to shelter from the misty humidity. At the very least, there is an empty building there, so feel free to occupy it for the night. Oh, are you sure? I mean, I don't mind sleeping in the streets myself.
Hey, you speak for yourself. I've been looking forward to sleeping with a roof over my head since like yesterday.
You will catch a cold sleeping in the elements in this environment, which is fine by me for the rest of you, but we cannot afford to have an executive manager or none of the guests suffer that fate. None of the guests? Ha! I heard what happened from the four who left in search of the executive manager. First, I would like to begin by imparting my infinite gratitude to you for finding and rescuing the executive manager. I hear that you are the leader at the Fashion Company. These acquaintances shall certainly come in handy in case our stay becomes significantly prolonged. Ha 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 ha! Like, I wonder if Altis, she is excited because my bet is Altis was part of a pharmaceutical corporation at the city. Because I think it was on her base eagle, there is a symbol that is... there's a symbol that technically symbolizes medicine on her base eagle. And maybe that's a hint that she is related to something like that. To something medical or even pharmaceutical, thinking about it now. And even the eagles that... not the eagles, the Binomochis that appear in the mirror dungeons, they are Greek? I think it's Greek, you're right. Mystical creatures? But their design, they all look like something related to hospital. So I think that's why Altis looks so excited here. Especially with Rhode Island. I am just surprised by her boldness to say something so materialistic when they are standing right there. Can I stay in your village too, chief? The village chief took a brief glance at her at the helms by her right wrist, then nodded.
Welcome to Faro Muerto. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. And please, do let me know if you find yourselves without food. Our food supply may be tight indeed, but we have enough to share with those who helped repair the vessel.
Ooh, yeah, better not go back on your word later. I wonder what kind of local delicacies await. Dried fish like they were eating earlier, maybe. Hey, chief.
What is it?
Just how are you surviving out here by the sea?
Perhaps the question.
Are we back? We are back! And today's... I hope we are back. We are back! Okay. Brazil indeed! But do not worry, chat. Even though Brazil is Brazilian, I am more than Brazil because I am from Brazil. So both will nullify each other. Yes! We are back! Let's go!
But we are only pursuing every possible venue because we must survive. Actually, we are all already dead.
The chief responds to Skadi's perceived hostility with a hearty smile. After leaving some firewood for the night, he left. I'm going. Can't learn much more from here.
Huh? You guys somewhere at this hour?
Daddy, does this have something to do with the coast? I remember what you said before we got to the village. Something about how coasts are hardly good places to live in. Why I'm asking all of this if she can't understand a single word of what I'm talking? I always forget. Fuck. Dante wants to know if this has something to do with the coast.
You
understand the Aegir language?
Your language? No.
Dante, Skadi just spoke in Aegirian. I couldn't understand a word of Skadi and the chief's conversation because I don't speak Aegirian.
It may only be that there were enough lexical similarities between one of the city languages and the language Skadi spoke in for them to comprehend the meaning.
Weird coincidence. Weird indeed. I wonder. You know, thinking about it now, chat, wouldn't it be a funny thing that Dante can actually understand any language, but no one can actually understand what Dante is saying because he's a clock? What a trade-off!
Anyway, I have some things to look into. Something you are all too slow to see.
You'll still have to tell us about it later. Please remember, you're not on a solo mission, Scotty. This is a team effort for Rhode Island. Will do. Scotty skadoodled lightly before leaping off into the night, out of our sight.
I'm kinda worried.
She's not the best with people, but she is also pretty thoughtful. She will be okay. Ah, should we head inside? The sun's starting to set already. Are you sure? I think it's already set. I think that the sun might how you say, rise soon.
Oh yeah, we can probably just pick a light building and stay the night there, right?
Trying our best to ignore the mood that was starting to turn awkward, we made our way into a nearby unoccupied building. I don't know, those guys, they look so sassy. I remember, you know, looking those guys from the village, I think I remember that I saw the trailer from this event. And I was like, oh, I don't know. They mustn't be cultists, right? I don't know. They are so sassy. Sarah! Oh, look at the sheep. Oh, look at the tentacles. The tentacles are pretty cool. Nice. We walked past a few narrow buildings and remnants of narrow buildings before we came across a hall large enough to house all 15 or so of us. Okay, now we are ready. With the curtains on the windows removed, the smoke has an exit. So that's how you can burn a bonfire inside your room at your home. I hope you are happy with this lesson. Next time, how to burn down your house without the neighbors knowing it beforehand. Whoa, I thought that we were doomed to shoulder ourselves to sleep with a soaking wet firewood and all. I had no idea that would work. It's only a squalid little coastal town. What kind of cult could possibly be there? Right, nothing suspicious here. It's not that maybe there are some abyssal ancient of otherworldly ancient gods would be here, right? No. We just have to get a small fire going underneath it until they would rise up and catch us fire. The downside being all this smoke. it's clear that she has some field experience, unlike some fools I know. I don't know. Oh, she looks like she's blushing a little bit. Feels like she's like she just drank a lot of booze, and she's so happy. I shan't sit here and let her carry the burden of labor alone. Bequeath upon me thine ingredients, young Erosion, for I shall conjure thee a pot of a special fixer soap. Special fixer soap? Is this like the rock soup from Brazil? Isn't it? You are making soap with cookies and jelly? No! 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 You're not getting anywhere in the kitchen again! Not after what you cook, but listen up! Look, your son looks like he looks so interested.
Why, I must admit to a certain level of interest, as many of our fellows visitors are often wrecked with intense agony upon ingesting dishes of your making. Perhaps it would be wiser that we save the occasion for a safer environment.
What do you mean? I'm pretty sure Dawn have been alive for over 600 years. She must cook pretty well. She had all this time to learn how to cook. At this point, she must be a 5-star chef. Yes, yes, yes. Right. Don't you remember? We agreed to leave cooking tomorrow. Or Auntie, if we were ever in a situation like this, remember?
Either way. See, I think it's because short of an unspoken rule after everything that happened. Remember? Back during last year's cooking contest at K-Corp, they were the only two people who managed to get remotely positive reviews.
Damn, at that time. You guys really got traumatized by that event, right? Does that mean we'll get to try out this cooking wash again? Denied! We still have plenty of high-calorie food, like cookies and jellies here. I find no reason to do something so inefficient. I'm glad to see that everyone's still energetic, given the circumstances. It can't be easy to suddenly wake up in an unfamiliar environment.
Well, we are all quite used to getting thrown into familiar places. Speaking of which, did you manage to reach your colleagues, Amia?
She shook her head, concerned. Oh, look at her face. She was like, "Ah." They might have lost their comm devices. Or maybe they ran into some other trouble.
Could they be in danger?
I don't know, but I'm sure they are okay. The Dr. Calcit, they are both more than capable enough to look after themselves.
Long have this curiosity lingered within me, thus allow me to inquire. Corporations are, by their nature, organizations in pursuit of profit. Yet, the activities of your corporation resemble those of charity organizations, as opposed to a pharmaceutical company. Is there aught that might explicate this borrowed distinction?
Aha! I wanted to know too. How come a pharmaceutical company like Rhode Island's healthy people. Everybody knows that pharmaceutical companies are evil. Something about what HONRU said brings back unpleasant memories. The horrible experiments seen through the cascade of flowing tears in the face of suffering. The embodiment of greed that left a terrible wound in HONRU's phantoms. The pharmaceutical companies I've seen in my journey were corporations that, despite possessing the capacity to heal, choose to obsess over the profit it can provide. There are many in Terra who are suffering from a disease. The disease crystallizes you. It spreads deeper and deeper into the infected internal organs, eventually culminating in their death. It's called oripathy. Amiya showed me the back of her right hand, dotted by what appeared to be obsidian crystallizations. Its appearance reminded me of the bio-treatments from the back streets, but there was something more to it. Something more restless, more sinister. It's a terrible, painful disease, but there haven't been any recorded cases of full recovery. But there's an even worse problem. Pray tell, what could possibly be worse than incurable deadly disease? While it varies region by region, discrimination against the infected is widespread across Terra.
Those who suffer from it must face unfair treatment.
Yisan began with a dark expression. Some are quarantined in places with terrible inhumane conditions, and there have been massacres too. I don't mean to be callous, but is this oripathy highly contagious? No, there have not been any recorded cases of infection by contact, as long as the subjects are alive. But when the infected dies, the crystal growths on their body decay and turn to dust, scattering, which is what spreads the plague. Wait a minute, this is how it gets contagious? So technically, killing people with this disease would be pretty bad. Why they are killing people with it? Don't! This is it's worse if they die. What? Then, barring environments like active battlefields, where casualties are to be expected, staying within close proximity of the infected in daily life seems to pose hardly any risk. Yes, oripathy is like asbestos. Ah, I see. So it makes no sense to do massacres. Because if you do this, the disease spreads even further. You just let them be alive and that's it. What? What's the problem then?
They are already past the point of caring about what the problem is. Most people start feeling iffy. All loss can go straight to the window.
Then Rhode Island Go has to be. Yes, it is important to develop a cure for oripathy, but I think what really matters is that we change the circumstances for the better for the infected.
That's not going to be an easy endeavor, though. That is what gives your effort more meaning. I hope you can achieve that goal, Amiya. I really do.
Suddenly people could not help but lick Oripathy patient's crystalline growths. They were like, oh, this looks so yummy. It looks like a candy. Ah, no! For truth!
This city, this world, we both live in worlds full of surprises, don't we?
What kind of world did you come from, this city? What kind of place is the city anyway? No one knows actually. It could be actually at the moon from what we all know already. The kind of place with too many pointless rules. The kind of place where the moment you think, isn't this too much, you see something even worse. Try as I might, I couldn't think of a single positive thing about the city. The sinners seemed to be in agreement, as most of what came after was quite scathing. The kind of place where good deeds rarely ever go unpunished. Where sympathy is a good attitude to have if you like getting stabbed in the back. Nothing good ever works out there.
It's a shithole!
It's an irrational place full of absurdities. Absurdity is an omnipresence. Therefore, it is not a subject by which one should be aggrieved.
We can at least grouse about them though. I mean, it's the only thing we can do.
It would be more correct to experience more and acclimatize oneself to it instead of complaining. You did say something like that last time. Each species has a different flavor! Yay! And colors! It's a different shade of black. Yes, yes, yes. Man, Hohenheim ranked worse than the sweepers. Oh no! Actually, it was not that what happened was bad. It is Hohenheim himself that is bad. Nothing good happens in the city. That's line rich coming from Mersal, right? Just as the mood was starting to turn rather sour, Don Quixote's shouts shattered through the awkwardness. Verily, nary they go if by unturned by villains and their foul deeds. Yet, worry thee not, for where evil riseth, so thou the victors of justice do. Dawn jumped from her seat and passionately shook her fist. Wow! Which was followed by a heavy crack and the sound of a small pebble tumbling down. She just broke the pillar that was sustaining the building, and everything is crumbling down now. Whee! Dawn, watch out! Whoa! What? Did Dawn just unburied a person from the building? From the walls? Are you living inside the walls, lady? What? Also, man, Mersal is pretty chatty this interval. Mersal was just bored. He wanted to talk a little bit. And from behind the wall, she was really living inside the wall. Chad! Now we know what is living inside your walls. It's a elfy girl. An unfamiliar visage of a village appeared and stared back at Dawn. It appeared that she was eating something out of a can while reading a book.
Oh!
Look at Dawn's face. She's like, oh my god. I discovered that I am gay now. How far is it all? Forest thy food! You gotta apologize, Forest!
Ah, that shiver that turned too hyper today.
Apologies! I hardly expected the world to crumble with such ease. Are dull heart any injury? Quixote, don't try to reach the elf! Two? Two? Pray tell? To what? Forget the apology. I just want to know what happens next. The fixers of justice rose up to the what? Oh, has thou come to me to hear the tale of the fixers? I don't know about the coming to us, giving out Miss Don Quixote was the one who punched the wall down. Is it too late an hour? I don't mind waiting till morning if you want to sleep. Nay, not at all. It's quite early, an hour for tales, in fact. Pretty seated thyself here. You ungovernable fool! Calm down! We don't even know who she is. And don't you forget to share those fixer tales over there in the corner to not disturb our sleep. Ah, curious! This time outies! Just let the Dawn tell the stories. Since she doesn't wake up anybody, I thought she would say, shut up! You know. But she was actually nice in Outy's way. Though makest a request most untenable, these tales deserve to be announced to the world with great gusto. From the sun there. Yeah, that's the best way to hear those kinds of stories. But we should probably introduce ourselves to each other first. Name is Mayors. And how should I put this? I am actually the true mayor of this city, not that guy. Oh, did you meet the village chief earlier during the day? He's my Grabs. Oh, she really is the mayor. She is the mayor's granddaughter.
Oh, that's a nice guy. So he had a granddaughter.
Yet, I have not seen you once, Miss Mayors, under the sun. Oh my, you are right. I thought the village was completely dried of any young blood.
Like you really said, while we didn't see mayors out there, there wasn't anyone else in the village we could comfortably call young. You are telling me Gramps was worrying over nothing and told me to stay put inside. Going on and on about the dangers that the outsiders pose and everything.
It seems that they do not give full faith to their saviors.
There are things you cannot share, even if of whom you trust with your life. Though I would like to know why.
My, so there are a bunch of other kids who are stuck indoors in this village? Or inside the walls?
No, there isn't anyone around my age in the village at all. If that's the case, I guess I can understand why he would be overprotected. Anyways, it's our turn. We are... I am good. I heard enough to get an idea.
You did?
Oh, great. How did thou hear us? Via listening device most secret upon our chamber? It's called a cup to the walls. Mayor stepped aside of the wall, the part of it that was still standing anyway, and smiled ironically. It was the secret technique of the cup to the walls! Bad soundproofing. I could hear pretty much everything. Don Quixote, right? Everything Don Quixote particularly sang during the day. Verily, I see.
I think you could really do with some self-embarrassment for once.
Well, I guess that's good enough for self-introduction, so... Care to regale me with the tales of fixers who bring justice to the evils of the city? Indubitably, then... Aha, this shall do. I shall regale thee with the tale in which the legendary fixer, the Arch-Magnificence herself, the Red Mist, have...
I suppose that didn't any hope for a good night's sleep.
But you don't usually pass out within a minute of your back hitting the hair no matter how noisy things are.
What? You take me for some kind of hibernating bear or something? Look, even I have trouble sleeping when there's noisy all over.
I would say I wish I could sleep just like Hardcliffe, but I think I sleep just like Hardcliffe. I know that every time I would take a bath, I would instantly sleep and wake up at the point where I need to board. It's my superpower shot. To sleep at the bath and wake up where I need to... Not to board, to get out. Yes. To my destination. Truthfully, they envied this gift of his, right? I would say bear in hibernation is a pretty apt descriptor. For all the grumbling morning, he does it off before any of us did. Aside from Harcliffe, who began snoring the moment his head touched the ground, some other sinners were fast asleep as well. Mersal had entered sleep in his usual steadfast adherence to the routine, while Faust laid claim to one of the few available cloth sheets as soon as the close of business for the day was confirmed. Actually, I think it's amazing that that Hardcliffe sleeps faster than Mersal. I thought that Mersal was the one who would sleep faster. Alright, technically, the way I think that Mersal works is just like you press a button and he's sleeping. But yeah. The sinners who had spent the entire last night searching for me in this unfamiliar land slowly began to fall asleep as well. Meanwhile, the fixer of this Way Association's first section. Though the night was no longer young, Dawn was still vigorously sharing the tales of adventures without even a single sign of fatigue. She is not determined to do this until sunrise. Is she? Oh, I guess it's okay, since Mayor seems to be having fun. They are at the same height. This is so cute. As I continued to watch their pair with some mild concern, Amiya, not yet asleep, approached me. The city Miss Don Quixote speaks of seems to be teeming with fixers of justice and exhilarating tales of adventures. Did you actually experience all of them yourselves? No, of course not. Those stories are usually those of other famous people. But she's telling it with such vigor that it almost sounds like she was there herself. Well, I guess if you really want to get into it, some of them might be retellings of those personal experiences. Ishmael replied uncertainly, thinking back to the plays we were made to watch back in La Mancha Land.
Well, I think all those stories, even though they are only partially true, just go to show what a ridiculous place it can be. We wouldn't need the fixtures of justice to begin with if we really lived in a just world, right? A really good place to live would be quiet and peaceful without someone have to force it. And to plant some marigolds. I wish I could.
Haha, that's true. I hope there will come a day when Rhode Island can be a normal pharmaceutical company in the future. Something wrong?
No, I just fought Miss Mails and I made eye contact. This is so awkward. Not eye contact, please. My social anxiety is rising.
Did she overhear our conversation? I looked to her direction as well, but all I saw was mares excitedly erecting to Dawn's tails. Whoa, what happened then? Those speak Lady Otis boldly before the soldiers who stood in your path.
Don't press master stand in your path, servants of a master most worthy. I Otis shall educate you on how manner maketh.
Dawn was now retelling the stories of Limbus Company's adventures in Hongyan, and Otis, who could no longer stand Dawn's unintentional alterations of the story, jumped to her feet and shouted, "Damn it! What kind of nonsense are you feeding her? I never said anything like that!" Verily, certain aspects of this retelling may have been exaggerated. That's tales of adventures for you. Think you're bound to get a bit dry when I started told too realistic as and as is, right? You know nothing, not even anything resembling a proper record or a book remained once the profound silence swept through this village. So I've always had a craving for this kind of stories. But Iberia doesn't stop Iberians from immigrating, contrary to their tight immigration control. Have you ever thought about living in this place? It's still a challenge to cross the border, especially since we are going to have a pass through larger cities that are managed by the Inquisition. You don't seem particularly fond of this Inquisition? Why is that? That's because this village was formed by people who grew tired of living under the Inquisition's rule and fled. And they always would kick our doors just to enter and yell, "No one waits for the Inquisition!" It was was starting to get pretty annoying every day. Expect! No one expects the Inquisition! Sorry, but what kind of organization is this Inquisition? Sinclair asked, the face turning cold upon hearing the word Inquisition, and that the people fled from it. Yeah, the Nega and Hammer we saw back at the call aren't the kind of members that are so easily forgotten. According to Dr. Calcit, the Inquisition is what filled the power vacuum once Iberia fell into chaos. That its Inquisitors are the rapier and lamp wielding protectors of Iberia's cities from lawlessness. That alone kind of makes me then sound like a good people, though. Yeah, they are, but damn! Every day, kicking your doors. There's the Church of the Deep. Church of the Deep! The Inquisition will go to whatever lengths to deal with incidents related to the church that worship Seaborns. Wait! An organization that worship those monsters? It seems that the cultish fanatism is plagued wherever we go. Shut up. Are those guy cultists? Do they really worship those creatures? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. No way. I don't think so. Mayor's here doesn't look like she would, right? She looks like she doesn't like fish people or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Is this kind a fishy people? Huh. I feel like people with all kinds of warning faiths and beliefs are so common. See, the Seaborns are the ones that messed Iberia up. So following their logic, apparently it's okay for them to arrest anyone who seems even remotely connected to them. Are you saying that Iberia is like this because of the Seaborns? Mayors is adorable. She is adorable.
Those things earlier, I guess they were kind of troublesome to deal with, but they didn't seem that strong.
It's because we are not at the final node. Anyways, it's just what I heard from Rams, but the Inquisition executed many innocent people too in their crusade against the Church of the Deep. It's because they were trying to bring Chuchulu back. For those who proclaim to be the one side of justice, they seemed quite fond of committing such a villainy. It seems like a reasonable policy decision to me, but it must pose a clear danger to the daily lives of the civilians. Yeah, I heard I was the only survivor. Everyone in my family died. She's part of fish because she's an egg-ear too. Ah! Part of fish, I see. You must have had to endure such a long period of pain. To be able to say something like that with such composure. For Iberia, they are heroes who will bring the land back to its glory days. But to Gramps, they were just oppressors making his life difficult. Because is he part of the Church of the Deep? That's why we have all come here, fleeing from the Inquisition's gaze. Studies one too. They live underneath the sea. I thought you were talking about Scotty. Mayors is half a fish. Oh no! So the Inquisition must be like half a fish, give the fish. Oh no! no! Yet, wherefore has the desire to settle at a place that is so... run down? Indeed. Yeah, I know, but it's not so bad once you get used to it. Besides, we managed to find a new path thanks to you guys.
A new path?
Well, it's getting late. Will you be repairing the ship tomorrow too?
This place really has no soundproofing at all, huh?
Good talk, everyone. Hope we'll get another chance to do this tomorrow too. After seeing Mayors to her own room that have a hole right now, the other sinners who were still up anyway. And I laid ourselves on the hard stone floor with only a thin layer of cloth between it and our backs. A mysterious world that is neither the city nor the outskirts. But it seemed that the lives its people led were just as difficult as they were anywhere else. And the loading screen is just Hohenheim. Oh my god! After you said that, Lurkopter, every time I see Hohenheim, I remember. And I can't help but to laugh about it. The worst thing about the city. Me and Mayo in the city. Hohenheim is just... Curse you, Dante! Curse you! And with this chat, that's all the time I have for today. Thank you all very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It's always a great time to be here with all of you. Yes! So let's see, who should we rate today? Oh! Let's go to Hanano! She is playing Ori. How you say, the easiest sibling of Silk Song. There you go, budlings! Thank you all very much again for joining me today. It's always fun and a great time to be here with all of you. Yes! So everybody, have a good day or night. You too have a good one. Lurkopter, take care. Stay hydrated. And mostly importantly, stay peachy everyone. Bye bye!